4th of July in 1854, a yacht named Pett set sail from southeastern England towards the Åland Islands and Bomarsund. It was Pastor Robert Edgar Hughes, an English gentleman, who with brother and crew headed for the great battle that was expected to take place at Bomarsund. Hughes followed the battle from the front lines. The entire adventures of this war tourist were documented by himself. He tells about their arrival at Bomarsund.
We dined on board the Esmeralda, and there we heard the rumor fully confirmed that the attack would begin at daylight, and the last sound that reached us before we slept was the rattle of Russian drums.
Only 3 out of 12 planned cannon towers were built. Brainklint Tower was one of those to be completed.
These round towers, with their white perpendicular sides and their iron-plated roofs, have a bold, martial appearance, but their real strength, as events proved, was entirely overrated.
Hughes was present at the Battle of Brainklint, taking cover among the French soldiers among the pine trees.
A few hundred yards in front was Fort Brainklint, and we could plainly see them dodging about inside the embrasures. Presently, out came the gun, and we crouched down as snug as we could. In a moment, a shell went roaring by, and then we had a few minutes' respite to look about us. To the right, the French were firing merrily, and near as we were, we could hear the ball strike against the granite with a sharp smack, while the scattering reports of musketry never ceased. It was pretty to see the French shells mount up like huge cricket balls and drop on or near the place. Twice they pierced the roof before they burst, and then blew huge plates of iron and a great black cloud of smoke and rubbish high into the air. A buzz of applause was raised from all the surrounding camps. As the sun set, the firing ceased, and we retired to our respective nests. About midnight, a French storming party went up. Only one man of the garrison was found faithful to his post. This was the veteran commandant, who was found mounting guard at the embrasure, where he received the attacking party at the point of his sword. A thrust from a Frenchman's bayonet sent him to the earth, and the place was taken. The cowardly garrison had decamped with the exception of some 30 men and the medical, who were found drunk and helpless amid the ruins of the fort. On the whole, our respect for our enemy was not much increased by a visit to the fortress, and there can be no doubt that if it had been decently defended by its cowardly drunken garrison, the French could never have forced their way as they did into an entire and uninjured stone building. All honor to the brave old soldier who, deserted by his men and well knowing his fate, stood firmly awaiting the enemy through the still hours of the summer night, and rather than betray his trust, preferred to dye the Frenchman's bayonet with the blood of a brave and loyal soldier. The poor old fellow's wife was in the upper part of the tower, and accompanied her wounded lord to a British transport, where they were treated, of course, with all kindness. 2 days afterwards, I heard a favorable report, and I heartily hope he recovered.
Brainklint Tower was later fired up by the defenders and blew to pieces as the gunpowder store caught fire. Today, only ruins remain of this once so proud building.